Hi, this is Mayuresh Dandekar from Empower Training Services. Thank you very much for watching my earlier video on assertive communication. Today we are going to talk about influencing skills. I'm sure you've heard of this before, but perhaps required more clarity around the subject. And this is where I could be of help. Influencing is the power to change someone or impact someone without much effort and without forcing it to happen. Many a time, we tend to confuse ourselves over the difference between persuasion, negotiation, and influence. Persuasion is pleading, urging, and sometimes even convincing. Negotiation is debating, haggling, bargaining, and trying to reach an agreement over something. Whereas influence is leveraging, impacting, imprinting without much effort. That's the power of influence. While persuasion and negotiation seem to be a one-off kind of a situation, influence is long-term. Let me narrate a short story which would help in highlighting the difference. The sun and the wind decided to have a competition in order to decide once and for all who is stronger. They agreed that the winner would be the one who could make a man take off his coat. So it started with the wind. The wind blew and kept on blowing till the man actually held on even more tightly to his coat. Now it was the sun's turn, and all that the sun did was kept shining down gently on the man till the man actually took off his coat. So the moral of the story, if you like, is you can't force someone to do something that they don't want. However, you can use the subtle art of influence and get them to want what you actually want. That's the power of influence. Let me share 3 quick and useful tips which you can use to enhance your influence. Tip number 1, finding common ground. Have you ever wondered why you feel instantly associated with someone who is driving the same car or using the same mobile phone or maybe sharing the same name or even the star sign? Commonalities help to break barriers and build bridges. So tip number 1 is finding common ground. The second tip is the power of reciprocity. Reciprocity simply means wanting to give back in the same measure as we have received. Humans are wired to want to return favors or pay back their debts. Have you ever wondered why you are served a welcome drink even before you check in at a 4 or 5-star hotel? Or why you are served snacks and beverages and really pampered even before you decide to buy anything in a high-end jewelry store? Think about it. It's the power of reciprocity. Give to get. Now, tip number 3 is compliment sincerely. There are 3 parts to this. The first one is don't feel shy to offer a compliment. If you really feel that person is worth the compliment, go ahead and do it. The second part, try to ensure that your compliment is specific and not a general statement. Try to define what is it that you really like about that person. And the third part, and this is most important, always be sincere and honest in your compliments. Otherwise, it will not work. For example, you can't call a shabbily dressed person as suave looking, can you? It won't work. It will fall flat. Your compliment has to be very authentic. Only then you can use it as an influencing tool. These are simple and effective techniques which you can start using the very next day and expand your circle of influence. Of course, if you wish to learn more, please enroll yourself for an online training program at Empower Training Services. We would love to hear your comments and suggestions. So please feel free to write in or drop a message on the displayed number. Thank you once again and happy learning.